Huawei has just introduced two new tablets, namely the MatePad Air 2024 and a new MatePad Pro with a size of 12.2 inches. Let me first tell you the specifications of the MatePad Air 2024, which features an ultralight design, weighing just 555 g, with a thickness of only 5.9 millimeters. It is available in gray, white, pink, and green colors and has a considerably smooth touch, along with pins on the back to connect to some accessories. The screen is 12 inches and features IPS technology with K resolution and a 144 Hz refresh rate, so even though it is not an AMOLED screen, it is still a considerably advanced display. Just like last year, there is an edition with a regular screen and an edition with a paper matte finish for users to choose their preferred option. Remember that this paper matte finish allows the screen to avoid any kind of reflection, making it very pleasant. It has a peak brightness of 1000 nits and in this case includes a 13-megapixel camera with f-aperture, an 8-megapixel camera with f-aperture and autofocus for the rear, and an 8-megapixel camera with f-aperture and fixed focus for the front, which, by the way, is a very wide camera. The battery is 10,100 mAh, supporting 66 watts charging, and you can connect the third-generation M Pencil, as well as a magnetic keyboard, both with near-link technology, which for those who don't know, is a kind of replacement for Bluetooth that Huawei introduced quite some time ago. With near-link, all these accessories are allowed to have much faster connectivity and less latency for a better response. It integrates HUAWEI 4.2, featuring new functions. For example, the keyboard is much smarter when it comes to predicting your typing. There is also a new document dialog box that allows you to extract content from a PDF or any document. Additionally, the voice assistant has new capabilities, such as providing quick notes from a very lengthy document or an article. Moreover, the Notes application has been improved to include even more tools. The edition with a paper matte finish is only available with 2 GB of RAM in configurations of 256 or 512 GB of storage. The price of the most basic edition is 3,599 yuan, and of course, the edition without the paper matte finish is more economical and is also available in a configuration with 8 GB of RAM. However, Huawei also introduced the MatePad Pro 12.2, a size that did not exist in the Pro series before. What's new in this case is that it features a dual-layer OLED display, which means the screen will be much brighter. This is one of the benefits, although it will also come in a regular version and a paper matte edition so that users can choose the finish they prefer. But even without the paper matte finish, Huawei assures that it has very advanced technology to try to avoid reflections in light, and even the fingerprint marks that are generated when using this tablet. It is available in 3 colors, gold, white, and black, so it seems that Huawei is abandoning the green color in its most premium series. It has a thickness of 5 mm and weighs 508 g. It has K resolution, with a 3:2 ratio, providing a very good workspace. And it also features 144 Hz. This screen also supports the third generation of the Huawei M Pencil, which, combined with the good refresh rate and near-link, should give you a super smooth experience when writing. It also supports a new keyboard that has an ultra-thin design and a special space to store the pencil. This keyboard is made of aerospace-grade materials and weighs 420 g with a thickness of 5¼ millimeters. Regarding the camera, it has a 13-megapixel main camera on the back with an f-aperture, an 8-megapixel camera with autofocus, and an 8-megapixel ultra-wide camera with an f-aperture and fixed focus. On the front, we find an 8-megapixel camera with f-aperture, fixed focus, and good width. However, as usual, I will insist that I would prefer they remove the ultra-wide camera, which I find unnecessary on a tablet, and instead add 2 USB-C ports. Although no one has listened to me, I will keep insisting. It also comes with HUAWEI 4.2 and the new features it is debuting. Its battery apparently has a new technology equivalent to 10,100 mAh, with support for 100 watts charging. According to Huawei's figures, it can charge up to 85% in 40 minutes and fully charge in just 55 minutes. This tablet also includes a fingerprint reader for speakers and is available in versions with 12 or 16 GB of RAM and 256 or 512 GB, or the top model with 1 TB of storage. Additionally, considering there is a regular edition and a paper matte edition, there is a tremendous amount of configurations available with many variations in their prices. So the most basic edition without paper mat has an announced price for China of 4,299 yuan, while the most basic edition with a paper mat finish has a price of 4,899 yuan. But remember that the prices here are not the same as those over there. For now, these tablets have been introduced for China, so we will have to wait for the global launch to see how the price adjusts.